Hey guys, I'm HOJ, and in today's video we're going to be doing another best of one standard event. Today with Izzet Lessons. I haven't had a chance to play this deck yet, but it's definitely taking up a lot of the meta right now. And this is a list from Japan from a small tournament by Inaguma Kenta. So this list here, the only kind of differences that I can see, it looks like it runs 2 copies of Iris Demonstration. Some versions run like 3 copies. It is a single copy of It'll Quench Ya. Some versions run more than that, but I am excited to kind of try out this list and just try the deck out as a whole. It does also have a sideboard here. We're going to be doing best of one today, but it will be included in the list in the description, along with the playlist, the win rate statistics, and also a link if you'd like to subscribe and see more of this kind of content, if you like this. If you also would like to become a member and have early access to all my videos and help support the channel for 99 cents a month, you can also do that. And I greatly appreciate all of my members and viewers, so thank you guys so much. All right, so let's go ahead and without further ado, jump into the event.
This one is called Standard because it's the most common way to play. It only uses cards from the last couple of years to keep things fresh.
All right, and here we go for round one. I've played against this deck a number of times on ladder, and it is very difficult to play against without some sort of strong like graveyard hate options like Rest in Peace or Kutzil's Flanker. Those can really help against it, but even through that, it can still kind of get things going. So I don't know kind of how to optimally pilot the deck, but hopefully we'll have a chance to try it out. So yeah, we have opening hand, a little bit of removal. We do have one of the monuments, which is one of the key pieces. I think I'm going to keep it, and we'll just sort of see how it goes. All right, so let's start here with Multiversal Passage. I think you want to have a little bit more access to red than blue, but that could be wrong. And it looks like we're up against Jeskai artifacts. Or possibly something, maybe Jeskai control. I guess this is like a good start maybe against aggro, but don't have a lot to do here against control, so might have been a bad keep. Okay, Grand is pretty nice. We could get Monument down while we can. I think we want to get Grand out there soon. I think I'm just going to take the chance here to cast Monument, though. Now we're kind of looking for like an artist's talent to try to go with our monument. Okay, it looks like some sort of version of control.
Give me a challenge.
Haven't seen this Planeswalker in quite some time.
Found a way in.
Yeah, and I don't think any of our stuff targets Planeswalkers, so that's going to be a little interesting. All right, we'll get Grand going. And then I think we probably won't need all this removal. I guess I don't really know what they're going to play, but I think we should probably just play out some land here. So we might be like looking at, okay, a token stack. All right, starting to make more sense.
I've got friends everywhere.
So now I think we probably just hold like the lessons here. I guess we can like kill at end of turn, but if they try to copy the token, we could do something like that. I don't know if there's anything in particular we're trying to like play around here, so I think I'm just going to use the more expensive spell and then hold this for later. If they have like no more lives, something like that. Just kind of want to get that out of their hand. Oh, and I suppose we could also just play some more of this stuff out for Grand to get the discount on spells. But I guess let's make an attack on Kato. And I suppose we could use maybe a little bit more land just to play around like counter spells, things like that. So maybe we can just like discard a combustion technique here. Get more lessons in the yard. All right, let's draw a card.
My cover's blown.
And they're just continuing to dig here. Yeah, we could definitely use a little bit more card draw, that's for sure. Talent number 2. Trying to decide if we want to like ever use this on our own creature, but I think we'll just wait. So just to fill our yards with lessons.
Follow me, John.
Okay, now I kind of wish that I had. All right, let's get Grand going. And like it is a discard outlaw, which is nice, so I kind of want to keep it around, but I also kind of want to get accumulated wisdom going. So maybe we're supposed to just like firebending lesson, or actually I guess we could Iris demonstration and just kind of blanket. That might be good. This is a little bit strange, but just to get it into our yard.
You go low, I'll go high.
Yeah, still need like an artist talent, or the other talent would be useful as well. I guess we can just get rid of their token in response to them trying to level this up next turn. We could boomerang basics our monument just to like see a card. I mean, we have enough mana, we might as well just do something. Okay, well, it's another monument. Yeah, I think we just burn this. We could probably maybe burn it now, although, yeah, because they're just going to level up. I suppose we can wait. We have a couple burn spells here. Otherwise, they might make like a different token and then try to copy it. Okay, there's a Storm Chaser's talent. Can start doing stuff. Let's see, what do we want to get back? Probably Accumulated Wisdom. Or I suppose we could boomerang basics and just kind of make it like an otter army, but I feel like drawing cards feels pretty good. Getting the artist talent going. And then I think we also go for another monument here. We have enough mana open where we can play around. No More Lies, at least. And now we could hold. We could also just level this up to level 2. Holding mana open here, like if they like make a token and try to like copy it, could potentially be nice. I think leveling this up right now though is fine too. It's a good use of our mana. And I think like, so if we boomerang basics, we could make more otters and then like eventually go and get wisdom, but I think we just want wisdom. Okay, and they've got Ral. Ral is potentially very, very difficult to deal with.
Thanks for the helping paw.
Oh yeah, Sunborn. Wow. It's a nice combo.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
All right, so let's start with wisdom. Okay. Now we can go for abandoned attachments. And let's start drawing some cards. We can get Grand going. And let's abandon some more attachments. Okay, I think we want some treasure tokens now. Just so we can play around all kinds of other nonsense. Let's get another monument going. And how about a talent? Could get rid of their otters. They're just going to be making more, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess... So, like, we might want to save one of them to deal with their Exalted Sunborn. This thing is kind of a problem. I guess if we clear out the otters, though, we could just kill Rao. So I do kind of like that idea. So I think we try for it.
Workshop a new computer.
This way we still have Combustion Technique to deal with their 4/5. And now we can go and get back one of the accumulated wisdoms. Could also get like Boomerang Basics if we want to like start rebouncing our talent here. Demonstration is kind of nice. So how do we want to do this? Let's draw some cards. Okay, all right, so they're holding priority somehow. They might have like some sort of protection spell. All right, let's do that. I guess whatever they're going to try to cast, we can just counter, so we're not super worried about it. Okay, there's the talent that we've been looking for. Now we're really going to start going. Into the Floodma? I don't think so. Okay, now let's demonstration to get rid of the tokens. We'll discard this land. Ooh, another monument. That's pretty sweet. Let's draw some cards. Okay, this deck is pretty silly. Oh my lord, this deck is pretty silly. Alright, then let's Combustion technique, get this guy out of the way. Yeah, I think we can get rid of the land. Let's make some more mana. And then let's, oh, you know what, let's get this monument going. I think we probably want 4 monuments here. 3 is pretty good, but 4 seems like it's better. We will eventually run out of mana here. I could probably lose Gran. And let's draw some more cards. Actually, now let's just, I think that we just attack now. Because we can hit him for like 12 next turn pretty easily. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hit him for the life at this point here. And they're just getting, I guess that's 15. Wow, what a deck. Okay. Yeah, when this deck gets going, oh man. We had kind of a slow start there, but that kind of got off to the races after not too long. All right. All right, let's see if we can run it back. Kind of a slow start, but yeah, once it got going, this deck really gets going. All right, this hand looks a lot more, maybe a little faster. I mean, we've got some Storm Chaser's talents just to kind of get things started, a little bit of potential advantage here, and then we have piece of removal. Yeah, happy to try it. Still have no idea what a good hand is supposed to look like, but we at least have mana. But yeah, I think once you pair the Artist Talent with the Monument of Endurance, you're kind of off to the races. Possible mirror match here. Okay. Gran does seem to be pretty important. So I think we just deal with that right now. Could also get Artist Talent going. Don't know how much we're supposed to fight over Gran. Guess we take it out. I think we save Demonstration because it's better against like a bunch of otters. Could just be holding up It'll Quench You. I don't know what the other, I guess, other versions of this deck, if they run like a lot of counter magic. It seems like they might run a couple more pieces, but I think let's just try to go for Artist Talent here. We could also try to do Abandoned Attachments to hit land. I kind of like that also. Getting this down is nice though, because then we can start pitching and finding stuff. 22 land. I think I'm going to go with a talent here. Setting up just seems nice, even though we are missing a land drop. Yeah, I don't think they run too many counter spells. All right, let's... I think we want to try to deal with their Grand. Again, they could have It'll Quench You here. But I still think we go for it. I guess we could talent first. Just gonna go for it. Sure. I think we kind of want everything. We want more. We already hit land. I think I'm just gonna... Everything else here kind of does interesting stuff. So do we want 2 artist talents? I mean, this is pretty good too. Yeah, like I just don't know if I'm supposed to keep or not here. I'm just going to hang on to it. Okay, now we can start searching here. We could also level this up and just play land. I do kind of like that. Start make our spells cheaper. Don't know if it's right. Just seems like having cheaper spells seems good. Okay, now they've got the combo. Ooh, that looks pretty good. All right, let's do abandon attachments first, I think. Again, I don't really want to discard these cards. They both seem pretty good. Although I suppose with 1 artist talent, you just want to get the endurance going, so maybe we do discard talent here. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Boomerang basics. I think I like everything else in the hand. Now we can go for accumulated wisdom, which feels really good. Do we want to get rid of basics? Basics is really good. I think we just want to keep it. Feels weird like not discarding stuff, but at the same time it does. I think we're doing what we need to. All right, let's keep going here. Now I think we could boomerang basics their... Either we could do it with our Storm Chaser's talent. I think getting rid of their monument, kind of tying up their mana a little bit, might be good. Could get another talent going. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of fighting over mana here, but I think it might actually be a decent play. Don't really need firebending lesson. Yeah, this is such a weird kind of setup. But I think, yeah, fighting over 3 mana does seem worth it. Okay, Monument is pretty good. Kind of like everything again. Like, I'm not sure what we're supposed to discard here. Like, these are all great. I think I'm just going to hang on to them. Yeah, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be pitching. Okay, now they've got the combo there. So I think making them replay their monuments or their artist talent is probably the move here, just to make stuff more expensive before they can really kind of get going. All right, we've got an extra land. Let's boomerang basics. Let's see, I guess let's artist talent first. Then we can draw a bunch of cards. And then I guess let's boomerang basics. Their talent, I think. Make a treasure token. Again, I'm not these are all great. I think Grand is maybe not so great because they have a ton of burn in their deck. So I think getting rid of Grand is actually probably okay. Let's see. Let's hang on to this to keep cycling cards. Okay, there we go. That's one we want to hang on to. This feels very strange, but we've got all these artist talents and what other nonsense. But see, at least they have to like level everything up. So like we basically cost them 5 mana there. And I feel like we're definitely like playing against like mana here. They could just be like trying to burn us out real quick, I guess. And I suppose since they have Grand right now, they can kind of keep going. We already have a discount on spells, so like I don't think we need Grand as much. Like, Grand's fine, but I think we can do better. All right. Let's keep going. We will eventually get there. I think maybe it'll quench it, because like we can, I guess we could use this to counter some of our own stuff if we need to like cast a spell. Maybe we don't need Firebending Lesson here. Okay, now let's play a land. Let's get another monument going. Don't think we need all these combustion techniques. This is such a weird deck. I suppose we could play Grand and then play Endurance, but they could just kill Grand in response. So I feel like that's less good. Okay, we'll wait for their artist talent to resolve here. I guess that we're going to drop to 6, potentially. See what they go for. We just want extra mana right now. And I guess we'll have them lose some life. Okay, we have 6 cards left in our library. Wow. I think we don't discard more cards here. Do we have any more triggers on the stack? This one? No, I think they're all done. So now I think we Combustion Technique their Gran. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake. We should have bounced one of their monuments. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Yeah, I think we should have bounced one of their endurances. They would have had to replay it. Maybe they don't kill us. They probably have enough, but I think that was... Man, I just got so into the weeds of all this nonsense. Because I think we get them on our next turn, but like, yeah, they've got us now. What a weird matchup. I definitely drew like my whole deck. We could have kept going too. Like, I had to stop because we were going to run out of cards. All right, 1-1. That was a weird mirror match. But I guess it all kind of comes down to the endurance. Like, the creatures don't matter so much, I guess, except for like getting Gran off the field immediately. All right, opening hand looks good. It's kind of starting to come together, starting to make sense a little bit. I think we definitely do want to kill that with Firebending Lesson. I guess we can attack with Grand first. I like the land. We might want to back up Grand. I kind of want to do everything else here, though. Actually, I could see getting rid of attachments. Like, I'm not sure if we're supposed to, like, wait until they try to do something with this on their turn, but kind of just want it off the field. I think let's get a little more blue. A little more blue than red here. Okay, that was a nice pickup. So now I think we just have to kill that full stat. And I still think we maybe hold a Grand here. Like, we have at least 3 lessons. So, like, Abandoned Attachments is pretty nice. But, like, we have the discount on mana, which is super nice. I don't know if I'm being too cautious here. I could see them just, like, getting rid of Grand very easily, though. And, like, it's less mana than, like, doing Artist Talent and, like, leveling it up. Okay. Eloquentia is kind of nice. Although if we attack, they still get the +1/+1 trigger. So let's hang back here a second. Guess we start with Artist Talent. I kind of like holding Eloquentia. I think I just want to draw cards here. No land yet. We could Boomerang Basics their Scavenger, but if they have like a response, it's not great. Yeah, I think we just pass here. And just hold up Eloquentia, just take a turn off. Yeah, because now this is going to pay off here. Here, I guess we could get rid of a Grand since we could level this up theoretically. I think we want everything else. Like Basics, I guess we could potentially pitch, but Basics seems really good to have access to. I don't know if that was right. Okay, that's another nice one. Guess we want Endurance down first. Let's see, let's play a mountain. Get Endurance going. I want all these cards, so I don't want to discard yet. Okay, now I think we Iros. Actually, no, we have to do the other way around. These are both sorceries. Oh, that's... Maybe we just cut to the chase and just go for wisdom. Because I was going to say we could like use something in response if they try to protect it. But these are both sorcery speed. So let's go for wisdom first. I think, again, I just want to hold on to these. Okay, now we can go for another artist talent. I suppose we could go for demonstration here. Even if it misses, it's still potentially nice. Let's get another mana to kind of keep the juice going. Now we can attack. Get rid of the land. And let's draw some more cards. This deck is just silly. This deck is quite silly. I think I'm going to hang on to this here just to threaten with technique. Sure, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to pack it in. Makes sense. This deck is ridiculous. Just like the nonsense. And I feel like half the time that like I'm not discarding, I should be, but I don't know like what to discard or, you know, how to optimally do it. And even if like you don't optimally do it, like it's probably still good enough. Because you like draw your whole deck by like turn 6 or something. Alright, hand looks great. So I guess no turn 1 Storm Chaser's talent. That's too bad. Let's play this out in case we draw like islands so we could have like 2 blue. Okay, we didn't get there, but that's alright. So I don't want to play Grand into this. I think we just start with talent. We could also hold up technique if we're worried about getting beaten down. But I think getting talent going is probably good. Oh, never mind. It's just the mirror match. Okay. I really like bouncing their talent though once they like put mana into it. That's kind of a nice interaction. Again here, I don't think that Grand is like super great just yet. Like we want to play it I think after we already have 3 in the yard, just because they can kill it so easily. So maybe we just start with talent. Don't think we need 2 combustion techniques. Sure. Yeah, they're also getting rid of Grand. I can understand why. Just seems really bad in this matchup. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I think we want the land for sure. Probably is blue mana. Getting Monument down seems great, but I don't want to like leave their Grand around. So maybe we like play our own and then combustion technique. Like they'll have to take like a little bit of time to deal with our Grand. Although I like maybe holding it. Actually, we could go like boomerang. These are all good. I'm just going to get Endurance down. I think that, like, they'll be able to get Grand going, but it might take a little bit of time. Because, like, they're not there yet. I actually don't know what to discard here. Like, I think we should discard maybe, like, basics. No, I think I'm going to use both of these next turn. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, okay. Actually, I think I'm going to discard the technique. Just cost a little bit more. We can probably find more removal for Grand. Yeah, and they've got Grand for weeks. Yeah, I was hoping they wouldn't make mana. That's annoying. I think we boomerang basics their monument. Just fight over mana. And if we could draw like a blue source, we could go like Grand into Wisdom. Actually, I suppose we can make... Oh, yeah, they went for it. They're beating us to our own game plan here. All right, so I think we basics their endurance. Don't think we need another talent. I mean, talent is good. I was gonna say we could also pitch the Grand here, but I was thinking we could. Huh. Grand's almost... Yeah, let's just get rid of the Grand. It's just too much work to, like, protect it, I think. Now I think we go for Wisdom. Try to get a burn spell. Guess we can pitch a talent here. Didn't find one, but we can bounce. Could bounce Grand, or we could maybe bounce the talent. I think we just fight over mana. Okay, there's the burn spell. Couldn't quite get to the burn spell in time. And unfortunately, they hit 3 spells, so now they have extra mana. Everything costs less. Oh, now we're in trouble. It's exactly what we did not want to have happen. Oh well. We're just kind of getting outplayed by the mirror match here. We're also in lower life. All right, so I guess we get Monument down. They can't counter it. We are going to want the extra land. I think we just get rid of another artist talent here. All right, let's draw some cards. Oh, never mind. Ah, things are still expensive. I think we need to take Grand away from them, though. Iras could be good here if they make more tokens. Whew. I think we keep going. Yeah, I think we're just a little bit behind, unfortunately. Just needed a little bit more time to catch up, but they just got us. They're ahead on mana and on life. And the Otter token is like a real threat too. It's a very cool deck, but it's just like, yeah, kind of getting used to it. Trying to figure out like what order you need to do stuff in for each match. Yeah, it seems like in this match, like when your opponent's tapped out and you could play the Grand to like discount all the spells for one once you already have 3 in the yard, seems like a better time than like playing it early because it's gonna get burned out otherwise. And now they've got the discount instead of having to pay 3 mana with Artist Talent. It also seems like once you have an Artist Talent, you don't really need more than 1 Artist Talent. I mean, I guess you could like go bigger with more, but you kind of need like 1 and then just as many monuments as possible. And the Otter is definitely giving us a lot of pressure. But yeah, I think we're just dead here because like we're too far behind. They can cast spells. They can hit us first. They can probably kill us this turn. I suppose they can do another 3, and if they can get 2 more spells, then that's going to be enough. I assume they get there. They could even like burn their Grand just to like get the extra spell if they needed to. Okay, that's gonna do it. So yeah, that was it's interesting playing this deck, just trying to see how it plays out. We are now 2-2, but like hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes as well as like good plays that I might make. All right, we've got the 2 cards in hand, so it's kind of what we're looking for. A little bit of mana, a little bit of removal. We'll pretend to be mono red here. Ooh, Tifa. Yeah, we want to kill that right away. No question. I don't know how important it is for us to kill this right away. I know it's definitely a very real threat. They get double triggers off of it, so we probably should kill it. Like, getting Monument going feels like it's really important. But, like, they could just cascade this pretty intensely if we don't deal with it. I think I'm just going to get rid of it and just see what we draw. Can lose another artist talent. Traveling Chocobo number 2. Okay. I think we do want to kill it. I guess we could also just bounce it. That's probably pretty good. So maybe let's do that. Get the Monument going first here. I can lose 1 more artist talent. And again, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be like keeping multiple artist talent here, but it seems like you just need 1. It's too bad we don't have enough mana to like level this up twice and just like kill them all with Ira's Demonstration. If we level this up once, I think we still want to do that. And I think we just have to kill Tifa here. It's just too much of a threat. Now I think we want more mana. Actually, have we played a land yet? No, we haven't played a land. Maybe just draw a card. I guess if we could potentially cast Artist Talent, but then we won't have any cards to like get rid of. So I think we just want to draw cards here. So now we can still do Storm Chaser's Talent. Guess we get rid of Talent here. Do we keep it going with a treasure token? I think more mana is always good. But I think we wait for next turn to kind of get this because we will be out of mana now. Plus, we can also make it like a 2/2 to block the Chocobo, in case that's a thing. Can like force them to use like a Snakeskin Veil or something like that. Which I think is worth doing. You have to use like Overprotect or Snakeskin Veil here, something like that. We don't want to discard. Oh man, that sucks. Actually, that was a... Oh, that's terrible. We do draw 2 cards. I guess we have to. Just to kind of keep the cards flowing. Yeah, that was maybe poor planning on my part. Sure. Could get it with Firebending Lesson. Could level this up. That is slightly cheaper than paying for the Firebending Lesson. Otherwise, we could just bounce it again, which is pretty funny. Or could just get back Combustion Technique. Sort of all the same. Guess let's level this up. Actually, I think leveling this up is a little better. And I guess let's get Combustion Technique. Lose the mountain. Start making treasure. Now we can start drawing even more cards. And we don't even really need Gran at this point. Yeah, like, I mean, it's fine. But I think we don't actually need it to keep going. All right, do we just level this thing up to level 3 and just start making otters? I feel like we might. Guess we can start drawing a little bit off of this and just kind of see what happens. Actually, we have 7 mana. Yeah, I'm just gonna make otters. Let's make some mana. And now I think we just hold it until their turn in case they play any creatures. Like if we wanted to keep going, we could like Combustion Technique or Otter or whatever, but I think this is fine. All right. Yeah, I guess now we Combustion Technique our Otter, and then we'll make another Otter in response. And then we can kind of keep the nonsense going. We'll eventually find more nonsense. Okay, I guess we do it again. This is kind of a ridiculous way to keep going, but seems to work. Could do it again, and then just get him for 3 life, but maybe let's just take a turn, make some otters. I guess we could level this up, which is kind of irrelevant. I think I'm just going to hold stuff here. We kind of ran out of juice a little bit. But luckily they don't have like a lot of stuff to do, so... Alright. Now we can go Iros for their non-existent creatures, trigger all this stuff. I guess if we hold priority, we can like counter our own spell. Maybe we're at that point. Yeah, I guess we can kill Gran. Just to keep this stuff going. Actually, I should have held priority. Whatever. And now we can boomerang basics. I kind of like, I mean, the talent is already up to level 3, which feels pretty good, although we could make more otters that way. I guess let's just play another Gran and bounce it. And then we'll hold priority and try to counter it. Okay, we can let go of full control now. No, we'll... And now we can play Gran and shoot her again. Just kind of keep the train rolling. This is a weird deck. Although now we're actually out of cards, so they could theoretically do something at this point. Maybe I should have kept like one combustion technique in case they actually have something. You do kind of get into a mode where you just sort of feel like you're kind of playing on autopilot. You're just like doing solitaire. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay, that's saved from ourselves. So we'll just do that real quick. Sure, we'll discard a card. And let's draw another card. Oh yeah. Okay, they're super dead. Even though they're dead, it takes a while. Yeah, okay, so they... Yep. What a silly deck. All right, 3 and 2. Quick break. All right, 3 and 2. Yeah, this is a fun deck, but oh man, some of these games are kind of crazy. I guess I'd be curious to know, like, if I have people in the comments who play this deck regularly, like if you're supposed to go for like multiple artist talents, or just you want to like stick with one, or what's optimal. Yeah, we got some stuff going here. We got some land. Let's try it out. Got double monument, which is a good sign if we can get a little bit more mana. A couple pieces of removal here. Okay, this could be like breakout. Oh, wait, guild gate. Okay, this is some gate deck or something. Yeah, that'll work. Haven't seen gates in a long time. I'm not even sure how they even operate. Here we just want to hit our land drops, go for abandoned attachments. All right, let's I guess we could lose a firebending lesson here. Just give ourselves some versatility. So I guess they've got like red open. They could potentially have like a shock type effect here. So maybe we just play monument now. Getting monuments out is good. Like overplaying like Grand there or something like that. Just being efficient with our mana always seems good. Nessie and the Horn Beetle. Okay, so this is like a care about 4 power deck. Gotcha. I don't think we care too much about the Horn Beetle. It's kind of annoying, but I think we want to get rid of this Daring Tracker to sort of slow them down a little bit. So maybe just like Endurance plus Firebending Lesson here. We could try to get Grand going, and then that way we'll be able to potentially activate it. Although I think tapping this, attacking into Horn Beetle doesn't seem great. So I'm a little tempted to just go for like the Firebending Lesson plus Endurance here. I think I'm going to do that. Now we've got our graveyard fully stocked. We can just play Grand, and then have the discount on our turn all set and ready to go. Okay, it's just a 4/3? Sure. All right, I guess we could kind of do it all here. We can go for Grand, and then we could Boomerang Basics the Giant. I guess we can start by Combustion Technique over here, just to kind of get... Although we won't have any discard effects yet. Yeah, I mean, we can buy ourselves a little bit of time that way. We're not drawing cards. Guess we can hold on to the Combustion Technique and then just like bounce their Giant. That seems fine. We might want to hold the island here just in case we have a chance to discard. Although maybe like we were supposed to hold this and then like whatever they have next turn, like bounce so we can attack into the Grand and actually get a discard going. Now we can just Combustion Technique in response. I guess we could also wait till our turn. That way if we draw like an Artist Talent or something like that. Sure. If we draw like Artist's Talent, then we could get like the discard and like start filtering that way. I guess, yeah, let's take the attack here if they go for it. Go down to 13, then we can use this to clear the Giant, get a discard, and try to get out of this slump. Alright, no Artist Talent. Well. Alright, so let's clear out the Giant. Try to hit something. Whew, this is pretty rough. At least we get 2 hits at more cards here. We can maybe try to get things going. Okay. I mean, that's starting to get somewhere. I think I'm going to hold on to the Boomerang Basics. Maybe we just kill this on their turn. I guess they are tapped out, which is kind of nice. I suppose we could take like another hit if they decide to attack and then play something else, then we kill that. But we do have It'll Quench Ya. I guess I'm going to be a little bit proactive and careful about our life here. I think I'm just going to kill this while their shields are down in case they have like, I don't know, Snakeskin Veil, something like that. Then we're just going to hang on to the island just in case we can loot it away. Just kind of buy time to get something going. Maybe they're just out of juice. Okay, we can counter that. And then attack through, get another round. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we can kind of get the otters going. I guess the question here is, like, do we want to attack before casting all this? I guess we get attack now. All right, let's get some cards. Now we can Boomerang Basics, the Storm Chaser's Talent, get Agni Kella going. And then we can always go back and like pick up, you know, another basics. Here we could pick up combustion technique, whatever, just to clear if they play another big creature. So much for Gran. But yeah, now they're out of cards. Do we even care? I don't think we care. It's fine. We can just clear it. Alright, let's use Agni Kella. Although I suppose we could actually just do the Boomerang Basics nonsense with Storm Chaser's Talent. It's kind of the same thing. Sort of slow, but gets the job done. Could also do Abandoned Attachments. This starts making otters, which is nice. Ooh, that was a nice pickup. You've always got like your Boomerang Basic Storm Chaser's Talent loop to fall back on, which is kind of nice just to go infinite if you need to. It's a little slow, but it kind of gets the gears moving when you've got nothing going on. You got him. All right, let's get Wisdom going. Okay, Wisdom into Wisdom feels pretty good. All right, how about some attachments? There we go. There's an artist talent. Let's get some treasure tokens going, just so we don't run out of stuff to do. Now we can play our talent. I suppose we could have like drawn one card there, but the extra mana will be useful. It's fine. Okay, Gran is a nice pickup as well. So we don't have to pay the extra mana on the talent just to make stuff cheaper. I guess let's start doing the Boomerang Basics again. Yeah. Actually, we can do better than that. Now we can just go straight to the good stuff with Wisdom. Okay, now we want some more mana because we can kind of go big this turn. Okay, let's get a talent going. I mean, we could start hitting them for damage. Drawing cards is always fun. We got a bunch more mana to go through, so might as well. I guess we just go for artist talent here. And could do it again, but we're kind of all out of juice here, so we can just hold mana open and then kind of go through some more of it next turn. Let's play, I guess, a mountain. Oh god, we get end of the turn stuff too, which is kind of funny if you have to discard that way. Oh yeah, they're super dead. Okay. We could just like kill this otter and then just okay, yeah, that works too. Cool, cool. Yeah, you gotta get to the point where it's like what they're doing is kind of irrelevant. Like, you know, you're just sort of doing solitaire over here. 4 and 2. Opening hand looks good. We've got mana, Grand, some at least one monument. Looks good to me. The more I play this, the more I feel like playing Grand when you already have 3 in the yard seems like kind of a better idea, especially if you could like kind of go big that turn, because then it's like less likely to die and you can just sort of get a lot of advantage off of it. I suppose if you have like hands like this where you have like nothing to do and you have 2 of them, you know, why not? But if you just get it like burned out early, I don't know, just seems like not quite as good. Obviously, like the dream scenario is like we're able to attack with it first and then figure out what we want to do. So that seems good. Okay, what do we want? Against mono red, probably should have at least 1 piece of removal. They didn't burn it out, so maybe we pitch to the Grand. Although I could see a spot where they would just get rid of it, and it might be nice to have access to this. At the same time, like getting 3 lessons into the yard feels. Yeah, I guess we could get rid of the demonstration. Like there should be more burn coming. I think we hold up mana here for attachments, so let's get an extra blue. So here we're hoping we can like hit a burn spell. I guess I'll just do it now. Now we probably pitch the Grand. Well, I guess if we get basics, then we'll have extra mana. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do basics here. Because we're not really bouncing our stuff, at least right now. There's the burn spell that we needed. So that works. Okay, so now we can go for endurance. Into mountain, into firebending lesson. Guess we could attack first, doesn't really matter. Now we can pitch a Grand. Do we want to draw cards here? I think we want to draw cards. Just kind of keep the gas going. Now if they like take a turn off or part of their turn to kill Grand, we can just replace it, get the other monument going. I'm kind of shocked that Grand has been able to attack twice. Yeah. All right. Let's get monument going. So we can get double the effect. Ooh, that's a nice one. pitch that. I think we're going to want, I guess let's start with a card off the first one, see what we get. And then I think a treasure token, just so we don't run out of gas. Okay, now we can go for wisdom. And I guess Storm Chaser's talent here is okay. Could also boomerang basics their challenger. Wouldn't be the worst. I kind of like talent because they have to like waste a removal on it. Just trying to think of like what are their chances of just burning us out here. Let's go for talent, and then boomerang basics our talent with the extra mana here. Here we probably chump if they let us. All right, now that they got Slick Shot, we really hope to draw into some burn. Okay, so I think we want to do Endurance number 3. We'll get 3 triggers. I think we want to leave the red open just so we're more likely to be able to kill these. Okay, there's one. I think we can get rid of the Agnikella. Play the for River Pyre. I wonder if we're supposed to go into just like drain mode now because it's getting kind of close. I guess we need the cards to get like more burn spells. Like what we could do is we could like triple drain them and then just use like basics plus Firebending Lesson. Maybe we're just like supposed to go for it here. Could play like, yeah, actually that, like instead of just trying to go crazy and go big, maybe we just try to get them burned down. So we can 9 them right now. Yeah, and then I think we just talent plus boomerang basics to bounce their guy just to minimize their chance of killing us. Problem is if they kill Grand, we can't just kill them next turn, so it's a little hit and miss, but I feel like just kind of going for it here could be good. Yeah, they saw that too. I mean, but we can probably get close to killing them this way too, potentially. So we can go and get accumulated wisdom. I guess if we go like Gran, go and find wisdom. Well, we don't quite have enough. I think we want Grand either way. And then just go for talent. And then I think just hold technique for their, if they happen to play like another flyer or something like that. Just kind of slow roll it a little bit. Needlehead works. I think we just, yeah, we block here because they could burn us out. There's the challenger. All right, let's kill Needlehead just so we don't take another point of burn. And this should do it because we just attack and just kill them, so that works. That'll work. Yeah, like part of me kind of wanted to just sort of like go off and draw like a billion cards and all that stuff. But then I realized we could just like 18 them real quick. All right, 5 and 2. And like mono red can definitely burn you out if you give them time. Okay, we have an artist talent. We have some burn, a little bit of boomerang basics. I think we try it. I mean, we've got mana. Seems okay. We obviously want to draw into a monument, but... Okay. Mirror match. Guess we just burn that out with Firebending Lesson. Trying to think like if they could play. I don't think they have like two. I guess we're supposed to burn it now. But even if they like played one spell, like they could hit us for 2, but then we could just like get it in response to the second spell. I'm just trying to think if we like save this for Grand maybe it's a little better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold it up. Like they would need 2 instants. Oh, fear of missing out. Okay, this is the different version. This is it looting, I guess. I guess I'll wait. I'll wait to see what they discard. Trying to decide if we want to go for talent first or just burn this out. Like I can't remember how important their fear of missing out are. They seem really good. But like getting talent going is pretty nice. Maybe we still have time. I think we try to get talent going. So do we want to just level it up? Or is that like too much damage? I think we level it up. I mean, like, we've got time. We don't feel like we're under too much pressure just yet. I think we want an extra blue here. Blue seems to be a little more useful than red. Not always, of course, but I think I'm going to go for blue. This could be wrong, I'm not really sure, but just having like cheaper spells seems really good. I don't know if they can interact with talent. I guess they have like, they can bounce it if they have like the 1 mana blue spell. I can't think of it. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right. Tiger Seal's pretty good. We're at 12. I feel like this fear of missing out is gonna start doing work though. Guess we could start by burning the seal. We need mana is the thing. Okay, so I guess let's start with abandoned attachments. We can maybe like get rid of like a boomerang basics. We want the land. I think the boomerang basics is actually not as good here. I mean, it's a nice card, but just in this particular situation. Let's get wisdom going. All right, now we can go for combustion technique. I think actually we want to save these for like these big targets. So maybe we just go for demonstration for the Tiger Seal. Grand is kind of nice, but do we want to just go for like talent instead here? I mean, we are at 12. They're at 20. I think I'm just going to go talent. I think we can lose the other talent. Actually, I guess we can lose Grand now. Now I'm kicking myself because we got the monument. If we played Grand, we could play this for 1, but I guess like talent kicks off the other talents, so there's that. The thing is, it just like Grand just feels really weak because they have like burn, so it just doesn't seem quite as strong. Now those are getting pretty close. We kind of need to deal with them. All right, so can get endurance. We are going to need a land this turn. Guess we can pitch the talent here. I think we play the land and then just go for wisdom. I don't know that we actually discard these. I think we need to keep these around. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Having an extra combustion technique feels pretty good. All right, so now let's burn out one of these fear of missing out. Can pitch the land. Get probably a treasure token to keep going. And we can combustion technique the next one as well. Pitch another land. All right, let's get some cards. And then I guess we could make them lose the life here. Do we want another artist talent? I think we want to abandon attachments a little bit more. Could also wait till next turn. I think I'm just going to go for it and do it. Okay, I think we pitched the talent. And I guess we can pitch the lesson. That seems pretty good. Okay, they have a Riddler. Yeah, I think like going for the talent early really did pay off. So you want to kind of get that going. I say right as they do that, but this is nice because now we can just go for Grand, and then we're still in a pretty good place. Okay, so I think we want Grand. And then we do want talent just to kind of get the discard going. Let's see, Canal. I think we want to pitch that. So then I think we want the second Endurance, and then we want to combustion technique that. Let's get some more mana, I think. Yeah, now let's combustion technique. It'll quench you seems, I mean, actually, I guess, let's see. They potentially could have enough mana, but maybe they don't. Iris doesn't really do much here, so let's maybe pitch that. Let's draw a card and make a token. And now we can play land, we can play talent. Do we want to pitch a card? I think we still like the chance to, it'll quench you. I don't think we discard here. Like, talent is still pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hang on to it. So if they don't have land, we can quench their next Riddler. I guess they can get back Pyroclasm, so that's a thing. All right, we don't care if they Boomerang Basics that's fine. Ooh, this feels good though. Do not want to discard. Okay, let's go for Endurance. Can pitch this talent. Okay, we want to get some more cards here. And then now I think we play the land and we get back. Let's level up one of our talents here. Get back wisdom. And wisdom. Yeah, they're just going to call it. All right. They're done. They've had enough. Cool. Oh, this deck is silly. All right, 6-2 on the bubble, final boss. Yeah, I gotta say that, like, playing this deck is actually, like, strangely soothing. It's just like, oh, I do the thing, and then I do the thing, and then I keep doing the thing, and then this makes sense, and then that makes sense, and the opponent is, like, kind of, like, far off somewhere else in a far off land, and you're just sort of doing your own thing. Yeah, looks good. But I do think that, yeah, getting talent going right away does seem pretty important. All right, let's burn down that Gran. Does seem valuable. Like, in some ways, that's kind of why I like playing Gran later. I don't know if it's right, but it's interesting. I think we just want to go for talent here. Like, the other theory I guess we could do is, like, abandon attachments and try to get wisdom going. But either way, we're going to want to have that discount. I think that just talent is just really important here. Are they holding up It'll Quench Ya? They might be. I think we want extra blue. Actually, I guess we already have 2 blue. This would give us 2 red. It's probably okay. Let's just level up our talent. I guess, so they could have, like, they could bounce the talent and that would be kind of a blowout. But this does play around It'll Quench Ya, so I guess that's a thing. They do kind of get us if they have the back to basics, or the whatever, boomerang basics. Do they have one? Wait, did they just level this up for no value? Oh, they just want to get straight to level 3? That is interesting. All right. Okay, I guess let's start abandoning attachments. Yeah, like, this feels just so good, being able to have, like, all these cheap nonsense spells. Technique seems less relevant than demonstration. Don't think we need both. Got the land already. All right, now we're set up for wisdom. So let's do wisdom. I think we want this land. I guess we could pitch the talent. Oh, that feels amazing. Wow. Okay. So now we just go for endurance. And I guess we can pitch this mountain. Yeah, this demonstration's looking pretty good. I guess you have to be a little careful, like, since they're holding up mana, they could potentially grow these guys a little bit. We could just level it up and then make sure they die. That might be the play. But I guess we can start with abandon attachments and just like see what we need to do. Because we have enough mana. Although they could play Eloquentia. That is possible. Otherwise, I guess we could just both like single target, and that's probably okay too. Let's go for attachments first, just to kind of see what's out there. Like, I really feel like they're holding up Eloquentia. I think we want more mana here, actually. Okay, now... You know, actually upgrade, like, leveling this up seems like a lot of work. Like, we can just burn these out. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go for talent. I guess we get his demonstration, and then like, I'm just gonna firebending lesson. I don't think I care enough. Like, it just seems like a little bit too fancy to try to do all that nonsense. And now we can combustion technique the other one. All right, let's... I don't think we play Wisdom here because if they have Eloquentia, we can't play around it. So I think we just pass. I suppose we could Boomerang Basics or Talent, and then if they counter it, like, they get us or whatever. I do want to hold on to demonstration in case they try to like go like super wide. Okay, now let's just replay Talent. I suppose they could demonstration us this way, but whatever. Maybe I should be like discarding there, but I kind of want to have access to this demonstration in case we really need it. I suppose we could get it back with like Talent, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, now they're tapped out. That feels pretty good. Let's Wisdom. Yeah, and they're just going to phone it in. Cool. This deck is so silly. Oh, man. All right, trophied again. Cool story. Oh, what a deck. All right, there are the sweet, sweet prizes. But as you can see, it was like super chill, super laid back while we're playing. Just like, you know, figuring out all the puzzle pieces. Yeah. So anyways, I will include the stats in the link. under the description, along with, yeah, so the win rate statistics and deck list, etc. But again, here is the list. And I think it's pretty close to the stock list. You also have a sideboard here if you want to play best of 3. But as you can see, it worked out really well. And I guess I don't know how different it is. They have like 1 copy of Eloquentia, but that kind of makes sense because it's like you power through your deck so fast and like so hard that like you're going to get it most games to have like that 1 counter when it matters. And I guess you really only need 2 demonstrations. There's only like a couple times when it's relevant. Otherwise, you just want like Firebending Lesson or Combustion Technique. So, yeah, the deck is sweet. Try it out. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one. Again, if you like this kind of content and you want to see more Best of 1 standard events, consider subscribing and becoming a member for 99 cents a month to get early access to all of my new videos and also to help support my channel. I really do appreciate you guys. And then, you know, if you like this kind of content, maybe consider sharing this channel with one friend of yours and just kind of get the word out. So I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.